So tell me about Camp X-Ray. How did you prepare to become a soldier?
I had very little time. Luckily, it wasn't the most physically demanding part. We weren't at war. We were doing a very. It's funny because you think, oh, Guantanamo Bay. It's like this drippy little. It's really not what. My impression of it was off. I mean, it is very. It's like a mini. Basically, I had to move and respond like a soldier that was not given any room to breathe. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not using all of the things that she's been trained to do. She's walking around in circles. So I needed to look like I had learned those things, but I couldn't really display any of the, you know what I mean? So I spent a few days with a couple Marines that really put me through the ringer and answered every conceivable question.
That's intense.
It was awesome. They're great guys, and they want us to represent them the way. I mean, the Army, we want to do them right. Like we want to represent them in the best way that we possibly can. And if I was remotely inauthentic, I would die. I would hate that. So we did everything we could to keep it real.
Do you know how to salute?
I do.
Come on, show me.
No, I can't.
You gotta show me.
I can't. It's
because that's a.
No, I can't.
Nice. See, you did it.
I can't believe I just did that.
You did it.
Kristen is I think she very naturally fit into the role. She has this great toughness and this great vulnerability as well. And it's a perfect mix, and it's kind of exactly what the role needed. And the character that she plays as well is to play a soldier convincingly, it's like you got to have that tough exterior. You know what I mean? It's not someone who's just going to be crying and emoting all over the screen. So you have to have this kind of stoic thing. But in order to kind of still make that resonate with an audience, you need to feel something bubbling underneath. And that is the hardest thing to do. Like a nuanced performance like that is really hard to do. But Kristen's great at that. I mean, she can do so much with her face and not saying a word, which is why I think she was so successful in this role.
She was telling me how she knew she had to learn about the soldier experience, what they do, what they don't do, but at the same time, a lot of it was just walking around the prison.
Yeah, it was. Yes, I mean, because the character that she plays would basically be doing that. I mean, a big part of their shift is just to walk in circles and look in on the detainees every 3 minutes, And I think doing stuff like that, I mean, yes, we did a lot of basic training type of stuff so she could understand basically how a soldier presents himself and stuff. But I remember we were rehearsing with Kristen and Payman, and we went and did some rehearsal at the actual location where we shot, which was this kind of abandoned prison. And once we got them in there and they got to just be in that room and feel that wall between them, I think it became very real, and I think it really influenced and affected their performance. And then at the end of that, it was really cool. I just walked outside for 30 minutes and let Kristen walk in circles and let Payman sit in his cell just to be just experience this. And then now multiply that by a 12-hour shift. But, here's a taste of what your character would actually be doing down there.